The bans on the sale of alcohol have in some instances led to establishments breaking the law to sell liquor. And while these businesses face legal action, there have also been cases where booze was confiscated illegally. A few months ago, a court in Pretoria ordered police to return alcohol to a pub within 2 days. And this doesn't seem to be an isolated case. Let's discuss this further with Lucky Ntamane from the National Liquor Traders Council. He joins us live. Lucky, a restaurant owner is taking the SAPS to court for allegedly stealing his booze. How widespread is this? What are you hearing?
Good afternoon, Shahan. Thank you for the opportunity, and good afternoon to eNCA viewers at home. This practice is widespread, but we believe that even though it's widespread, there are rotten apples, within SAPS that seem to enjoy, further subjugating our people into more misery by confiscating stock illegally. And when the process comes for that stock to be returned and that doesn't materialize. So this is something that really concerns us, but we are aware that our members are experiencing this.
Yeah. So this weekend, and if we can shift gears slightly, this weekend we saw videos of people clearly breaking the rules in bars that were packed. What do you have to say about this irresponsible behavior of bar owners and, of course, South Africans who are doing this?
Shahan, we fully condemn such reckless behavior by liquor traders, and we like to believe that these are not liquor traders, that are on our side that want to advocate the responsible usage of alcohol. These are rogue elements that should be written out of the industry, and we call upon law enforcement officials to do their work and ensure that these liquor traders never see the light of day in terms of them being able to trade again. These people have no interest in us as a country moving forward in defeating the COVID-19 pandemic. We are really concerned, Shahad, and disappointed to the core that we've got liquor traders that seem to be hell-bent on disregarding the basic laws of the country that are meant to protect us as citizens, but also that are meant to safeguard the livelihood of the liquor industry. So really, we do not support this.
Yeah, so what needs to happen to these bars and taverns, because their illegal actions could lead to another booze ban?
Yes, and that is our concern, that the behavior of such few people that disregard the laws will really put the livelihoods of multitudes of our people, numbering almost 250,000 workers, at risk. And we really call upon those rogue elements to really behave. Government has given us an opportunity to trade in liquor once more because they saw that there was a need to safeguard the issue of livelihoods. Now it is in our hands as liquor traders to make sure that we do the right thing, to make sure that our actions continue to support government's efforts in fighting against the COVID-19 pandemic. And we really are appealing, to the liquor boards in various provinces, as well as to SAF, to really make an example of these liquor traders that are out of luck. We really need to deal with them. We cannot accept a situation where just a few are really affecting the livelihoods that are dependent on this sector.
And of course, the alternative is for liquor licenses to be revoked, right? That will definitely send a clear message.
I think that's what should happen, Shahan. Anyone who is not respecting not just the rules that govern the license conditions of trading in liquor, but also we are in the midst of a pandemic. The fact that we have been allowed to trade in liquor does not mean that the virus has gone, has disappeared. In fact, we're experiencing a virus that seems to be hell-bent on mutating and making it difficult, for our healthcare workers to really deal with this. So we cannot really afford to have a situation where a rotten few apples really wants to cause, harm for the sector that has worked so hard to ensure that we are able to open and trade in a responsible manner. Those people should lose their licenses. We don't think that even a fine should suffice. I think there should be a special dispensation that gives the liquor boards power to ensure that these liquor traders lose their licenses.
Yeah, and are there any monitoring initiatives outside of police doing this?
Yeah, so we've got monitoring and evaluation processes in place. So we've got community patrollers that have been rolled out across the country. So the liquor industry invested over 10 million rand back in December to ensure that we've got community patrollers that are spread across 85 police stations in key hotspots in the country. So these are monitoring compliance levels, not just in liquor trader outlets, but also in communities where they are stationed. So these people are able to work closely with the CPFs as well as SAFs and report non-compliance to those statutory bodies to ensure that we stem the tide against those that seek to undermine the efforts that we are putting together to ensure that we close rank and support government's efforts in fighting against the COVID-19 pandemic. But also we've got talent compliance programs that is fully funded by Distel that seeks to educate liquor traders to ensure that they trade in a responsible manner, but but they also educate their consumers to ensure that they comply with all the basic laws. For us, Shahan, is really to teach and preach the message around responsible usage of alcohol. It doesn't help to be excited, over a product that you can still find tomorrow, a week after. This is a product that is best enjoyed in a responsible manner and not in a haphazard way that we have seen the reports that seems to just suggest that, our people are having a negative relationship with alcohol. But we like to believe that these are few rotten apples, and we need to deal with them and ensure that they are brought back in line and change course and change their behavior to ensure that they support all the efforts that have been put together by government and civil society to ensure that we fully fight the pandemic together.
All right, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Lucky and Tamane from the National Liquor Traders Council.